Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays Dinkum, where today we have a letter from John. Open. Hey, here's some garden salad. Oh, don't worry about how long it's been in there. Right. And what could possibly go wrong? Actually, what else do we have here? Milestones. Pen pal. The more friendly you are with someone, the more likely they'll send you mail. Here's a milestone for receiving letters. Only 15? Well, I'll need to work on that, I guess. And we have Sally back. Hi, Sally. Welcome. Can you shoot a little trim? Want to chat? Chat about, talk? I think a bush devil would make an excellent hairdresser. With their sharp, jagged teeth and persistent attitude, they have all the right qualities. I really hope one of them doesn't open up a shop around here, or I'd be out of business. Yeah. Also, is there anything you need? I just got 5 cooked bush lines on you. That's all I need to make you happy? Fine deal. Alright, well, what's the relationship with her at the moment? 1. Ooh, chat. Yeah, alright then. Alright, so 1 heart on there. I'm not too worried about getting Sally at the moment. I just wanted to know what the status was, and maybe to work on things a little bit by doing some jobs for her. But at the moment, I think that the hairdresser is not exactly my top priority in shops and getting around here. Do we get one of these every day? I guess I'll just have to... Oh, actually, anything special on the calendar? Ooh, oh, John's anniversary is over, so no more fish bonuses from John. I forgot all about that. Oh, speaking of fish, we do have a fishing contest down there. And that's another week at least before the next birthday. Now, where is this thing? Way over there. Now, there's going to be a little bit of change in the format on this show, in that I've now decided that I'm going to combine days in episodes. In other words, having an episode every single day, and doing most of the chores and the like off camera. So, what we'll do is, I will do my morning chores around here, and then we'll meet up and see what's inside that little, down the little package that just fell from the sky. Now that I've finished up all the chores, it's time to check on that fallen package. But of course, if you want to distract me, just throw some iron in the way. It'll get me every time. Oh. Yes, please. Any more? I might as well grab a little quartz while I'm at it. Now let's continue on our way. Where was I? Oh, yes. Pygmy fly. Alright, now this thing. Anything, well, obviously not useful because this is all little holiday stuff in here. An elf shirt, a jolly shirt, a green festive sweater. Alright. I think I'll keep that one. Now, I'm also looking for a fly. Assuming you can find one of those anywhere, but I haven't heard a single fly today. But I have found one of these things. I still probably will want to get a few more gears for Yeah, like that. Ooh, sounds like another sprinkler is in my future. We're now in the second day to this set, and I decided to change to match the new shirt I got from the last investigation. I think I still need some better set of pants than this, but maybe we'll get some green pants at some time. The bug tipster. It was after dark and there was a bug in the bushlands I've never seen before. Really? What bug did I miss in the bushlands, I wonder? I did catch a couple of bugs last night, but they were just ones that I already had, so it wasn't worth checking in on that. Crafting request. I need 24 gum wood pads. Okay, I can make that. Alright, that's from Rain. Investigation request, another jackaroo. Those things come in fast and furious once they get started. The first couple of days we didn't have any, and then it's been constantly raining on us since then. Actually, speaking of matters such as that, how are the cherries doing? Let's bring out the plant book and see how long we have them at. And, ooh, is this finally in? Yes, that is finally in. That means we could do some moving of sprinklers. I'm going to wait until after the sprinklers shut off before doing anything with that. Looks like these things want to be harvested, whether I like it or not. Okay. What do I got here? I have 2 onions. Okay, I guess I'll do what I did last time. That is, buy them the same way as last time. Now, or do I want to move a sprinkler into this area? Well, no, I don't want to move a sprinkler into this area until I have the beans, until the end of this season. And I am going to be moving a sprinkler onto there today. And did something just pop up? Farm feeder. You feed them every day so they could continue, so they will love you. Here is a milestone for feeding your animal. Okay, so obviously automatic feeding is also triggering. I guess it's done when the animal actually eats, because that's the best way of keeping track of everything. Oh, this is just... I'll figure out this inventory in a moment. Maybe I'll sell a few things to John. Actually, is there anything in here? Black shorts. Well, I don't need black shorts. Hi, John. Oh, let's see. I need to sell some things I caught yesterday. And I caught a pygmy fly. Let's see. I really don't need all of those items in there. So, a couple of cockroaches, grass-shield butterfly. All sorts of fun stuff in here, so I could maybe get my money up to a respectable level. Oh yeah, this whole thing started when I was asking myself about the plant book and checking to see when the cherries are going to be in. Because once we have a nice supply of cherries, I'm going to go and see Nick. I suspect I'll be in the next episode. That's all? Alright. Ooh, I came by here to take care of the planting over there, and I was heading over to the cherries to check on them with the plant book, and I noticed that my watermelons are all ready. Oh, finally on that. Okay, the cherries are not ready. That's why I brought the plant book with me, because I did bring the plant book with me. Yeah, here it is. How long they are till maturity. Mature in 5 days. Is that true with all of these? Yep, okay, well, this is obviously many more days before that's mature. And that's going to be mature in 10 days. So is this one going to be 8 days? 7 days. Close enough. and the very, very last one, 10 days. Oh, I was wondering where that trap was. I guess I had it with me trying to go around trapping a jackaroo and completely failed in it. I forgot I put my trap down because I was looking for this yesterday when there was a white jackaroo right over there. I said, oh, what happened to my trap? Now, my next project I was thinking of has to do with the tower. Because this tower, the entry to this tower is really in an inconvenient location. I would like it to be, well, I can't turn the tower around, unfortunately. So what I do want to do is to add some sand over here and sort of move the coastline. And I think that's the best way to phrase it, is I just want to move the coastline so it's in a more convenient location so I could just walk in there. Now, it would have been nice if things were configured. I guess I'll have to make sure I move it this way so I can move it in that way, because that'll probably be the most convenient way to do everything. I just need to make sure I get the right materials for that. And ear hats are not the right material. Now we can take care of this wheat. Now it's supposed to rain tonight, so I don't think I'm going to need to water everything. At least not for today. So that will... So I think it's a good time we should do the little experiment on just what the rules on how much the rain actually will water it when they have a partial day of rain. Because I know originally, of course, if it before the summer update, if it rained on a rainy day, you don't have to worry about watering your plants. But right now, it's not really a case of it actually raining all day as it was back then. So is it just, does it just one section of the day raining, is that enough? So therefore a 6-hour rain is, I mean, it should be, I would think, logically, but game logic and my logic don't always coincide with one another. So we'll just have to find out on that. Alright, let's just plot this here. So now we've got, we find, and actually, how am I doing on my fertilizer? 10. Alright, it's going to be a little while before that's all ready to be done in there, right? So therefore, I'm not going to water this right here. Actually, I guess I should plant something there. Hey, we've got... Hey, that's always the question. Do you want sugar or do you want wheat? I guess for the moment we'll have wheat until I can... I'm going to have to get this garden more organized at some point. But for now, this is going to be our wheat field. I think that this is eventually going to be our sugar field, but that's not going to be until the end of the season, because I think that's when the beans are no longer needed, and then I can actually restructure this whole thing. And then I can make this the area where I have the smaller items. But that's long-term planning. For the moment, this is going to be the first one that's actually in its proper position. So eventually I would like to get some fertilizer here, which means I'm going to have to go around and making one of my fun tasks for, I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, or sometime between here and the end of summer, to collect enough material to make the proper amount of fertilizer. What I need to remember is that bones are considered a proper ingredient for fertilizer. So if I don't have enough of the usual ingredient, I really should go and put bones in there so I can at least keep that going constantly. And if I run out of bones, I could use shells. So bones are preferred because they are a one-day item and shells take 2 days. But use what I have, and then maybe before too long I will have the 24 that I want. Since I moved that iron sprinkler, I really should also be getting a new copper one to replace it so I can use it over there. It'll have a nice use later on at some point, I'm sure, once the season for which I made it is gone. I think I need one of these, don't I? Okay, I'll take a few of those, few of those, probably a few springs. Go over here, see what I forgot. And oh, actually I managed to get everything. Okay, a little bit too much of a few ingredients, but I could always return those. There you go, one sprinkler. I know, why didn't I just make a copper, then an iron ore put there in the first place? Ah, now everybody is going to get watered automatically tomorrow. Okay, this obviously I'm hoping the rain will take care of today. Let's see. But so we still have this section here though that doesn't have any coverage whatsoever, and well, probably not much I'm going to be able to do about that for the moment, because it's at such an odd way in which I have everything. Well, I'll be rearranging that eventually. But for now, I guess it's manual and experimentation. The rain is just starting. It looks like the field has already gotten credit for... Actually, no, that's not the credit. That's not the one in question. So that wasn't watered anyway. Then, yeah, this is already has credit for being within range. So that means, yes, rain for any part of the day is going to consider it as having the area watered. Alright, good to know. Now for day 3, where I do have the trap back. Ooh, there is a white rue over here, so maybe I can trap it. You'll see. Then I maybe could talk to Sheila here. There we go. Well, since that slot is empty right now, I might as well put it right next to there. Nice convenient when they trip the one that automatically deploys. Now, is there another incident investigation? Oh yeah! 24 gumwood. I forgot about the 24 gumwood pads that I need for rain. Let's see. Did I forget to check that one out yesterday? Probably. If that's a possibility. Oh yes! I never checked that out. Well, I think we need to go and do that now. I mean, how can I go and actually forget to? Actually, I really should grab the shells. If I'm going to be potentially using shells as fertilizer, I should be collecting these on occasion. And also to keep the... Oh yeah. I also need to get onto this little project. I did say earlier that we need to go and get to do that. Now, over this way. I think this is the right area. Ah, here it is. Another reed. Is that a pickaxe? Yes, a candy pickaxe. Now, my current pickaxe is, I believe the candy equipment, they operate in the same way as copper ones. So, they're not minimal ones, but they're also not the top ones I tend to use anyway. So might be useful as backups if the regular ones break or something like that. Now, trying to think if I could do anything concerning this. Oops. Grab some of these seeds. Eggs. It's an egg, not a seed. Alright, let's see. Oops, that was a mistake. Okay, and the kitten is not going to be happy with me either. Oh, what a battle. Now, is that kitten going to be calm now, or am I going to have to worry about battling with it? I wonder how close it's... Well, might as well finish it off. And now, the thing is, can I steal an egg? Okay, let's get out of here with this. I am still trying to make a little bit of money, and... Oops. That's a big fish. Well, at least it wasn't a croco, because that would have been a little bit of a problem since I was swimming right towards it. Now, let's get back over to John, and let's see how much I can get for this. Over to here. I can't remember how much you get for these things. Hi, John. He's got a nice wear blue egg. Weighs 2.78. Ooh. Nice. Thank you. Alright, that's a nice, pretty penny. Royal Bluebell Pot. Do I have any plants inside my house? Not much in the way. What I really need is more room in my house. So that's where I need... Hold on. I've got 134,000 right now. Hey, Fletch. Hi there. What can I do for you? How about my house? See. We talk about your house. I want an upgrade. 220. Maybe later. Alright, so I'd want to have another 100,000 before I go about doing something like that. Ooh, the tomatoes are in. Alright, that's good to see. Okay. Everything here is nice and watered. Oh, that's right, these tomatoes are also in, of course. Good. This is nice and watered. Oh, okay. I need to deliver something. Let's see. We'll dump some shells into here for the moment, but I'm going to need to get a new fertilizer box and figure out where everything is going to go. But first I want to collect my beans. We don't want to lose the beans. Oh, there you go. Nice. Ooh. Harvest. The mighty spread. Now, what am I going to do with that little block there that has nothing for it? Hold on. I've got 10 fertilizer. I can actually turn this into a proper garden spot. Yes. Alright. It's time to do that. Okay, we get that over there. We get that over there. why do we want to row here? Well, I've got room for some more beets here. I can 5, 6, 7 fertilizer. And I guess it's time to make... No, I don't have room! Now let's pick this up, take this over here. That will be right here where we used to have the mighty spread. Actually, what does mighty spread do? Nothing? Ah, here it is. Plus 50, plus 50. Ooh, my. That is, well, it's certainly mighty, that's for sure. That's certainly not something to be taken lightly. There we go, now. Let's just see here, I guess I'm going to have to water all of this. Well, just today. I don't think it's supposed to rain today. Check the weather report. It is, yeah, sunny, sunny, sunny. Perfect weather unless you are needing more time to water your plants. Alright, there we go. Perfect for that. And where is my... sprinkler? So we can move the sprinkler right over here. We could fertilize this over here. Alright, and that is one less headache that we have to worry about. Well, at least once I actually plant the seeds. I'll probably have to wait on one of these so that I can get these things in sync with each other, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. Now, I do have that to worry about. Why did I put the beans so far apart? I know, because I wanted to give the watermelons room. As for these two things, what I want to do with them is I'm going to move the composters over to here. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that'd be a better place for that. That way when I eventually move that over, I'm not going to have any troubles. Good. Yeah, we'll go with that. As for fertilizer, there is another item I have here that could be useful for that, and that's an alpha scale. Now I want to save 2 of these, because someday I want to get an alpha sphere, but I can use one of these in the fertilizer, and from what I hear, one of these creates 8 fertilizer, so that'll be a nice set over there. And I'll probably just use bones in order to do the other for today, unless I find a different ingredient. I was just getting ready to put the bones in here, and that popped out. So apparently, it does not wait until the next day to give you all 8 of them. It just gradually pops them out during the course of the day. Alright, now I have to keep that in mind. Is it going to be... done with that before the day is out? I mean, if there are only 8 of them, at the rate it's popping them out, I think I might be able to put something else in it before I go to sleep. That'd be nice. Wait, I completely forgot to check with Sheila. What did she have today? Waddle Tea. Well, I don't know how much of that I would have had for her. Right, but I would have had something to sell her to get something. Oh well. Hello. Oh, if it's a Pineleaf, what's up? I'd like to talk, but it's been all go today. I've been flat out like a pleep swimming. You're starting to shape up around here, huh? Need anything? Belly's grumbling. A fruit salad. Okay, fine, I'll bring you your fruit salad. Okay, find a fruit salad. I hope I remember properly how to make a fruit salad. And I got everything in here. Now, it doesn't need any cherries, fortunately. But I really would have liked to have provided some food. But, of course, apparently she closes at 4. Yeah, her hours are so different when she actually joins the island. Alright, so now, what do we need here for fruits? Yeah, fruit salad. Actually, I probably have a fruit salad in here. Oh, this thing is popping those out quite constantly. Alright, so fruit salad. Yeah, there we go. One fruit salad for Sheila. Oh, how's this thing coming along? Yeah, it is done. Alright. Fine. Chew on that. Now, let's bring Sheila her fruit salad. At least we can start to work on our relationship with her. Even if I do silly things like forget to buy stuff from her when she's here. Yes, here we go. Yep. Alright, yeah. Oh, a curtain festoon. Really? A curtain festoon. That sounds like it's going to require cloth. And of course, cloth is going to require a pleat. Let's see. Let's check on here. Curtain festoon. Here we are. We need 4 cloth and 3 hardwood. Ooh! I just remembered. Yes. Didn't I promise somebody that I would make some pads for them? Well, I better get along to it. The request is for 24 gumwood pads. So let's see what we need for a gumwood path. So that's a palmwood path. Gumwood paths. I guess I'll need 3 of these. So just bring them to rain and everything will be nice and finished. Of course, that means first I need to find her. She has a way of being just anywhere. Ooh, coconuts. Yes, now where was I? Oh yes, I wanted to talk to Rain. Where did she go? Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, now let's see. Hold on. No, that's a jackaroo. Okay, that's... Where is Rain? Oh, Rain! She needs to go waiting, alright? I'll find her. Here she is. Hi. It's like already the Arvo. And the time fly. Here's your request. Do you have 24 gumwood planks? Thanks a lot. Alright, there you go. 7,000 pinks. Good. Everything is going to count as I try to get up to, what is it, 220 I need in order to expand my house? Something like that. That is it for this episode. I think we've accomplished some small items, but not any big ones. Next time, we are going to be wanting to visit Nick because I think the cherries will be in. We'll have enough cherries in order to get something from him. Let's see what he has and what we can get with it. And we also need to work on that path to the telepad that we talked about earlier. And of course, I need to earn money for my housing expansion, which probably means buying stuff from Nick might not be a very good idea if that's the case. So there's a little bit of a conflict there. And of course, working my way on more fertilizer. I don't think I hit 24 yet, but I'm hoping in a couple episodes that will be done. But for now, I think that's the end of this day. 3 days worth. Now, fortunately, this is only for the last day here. A bit of foraging. Oh, you'd think I'd get a little extra credit just for doing the mighty spread. Oh well, but 26k. Not too bad, but it looks like it's going to be raining next time when we return to Piney Plays Dinkum.